So welcome back guys. In this tutorial we are going to overview some of the tools that are free and that we can use in our SEO journey that can help us in our keyword research. And if you guys don't know what is keyword research, it is like getting the data that people are searching over the Google. So let's suppose I want to purchase some shoes. What I will do, I will simply type in the shoes in the Google and hit enter. This specific keyword, that is shoes, this is the keyword, and we are going to overview all the tools that are going to help us in getting those keywords that people are searching over Google. Okay, and whenever we get that data in our keyword tools, we can use that keyword in our content. So whenever users search those specific keywords, there are chances that Google optimize our content against those keywords. So guys, make sure to watch this video till end, because if you skip any part of this video, so there are chances that you may skip the important part of this SEO journey. And without wasting any time, let's begin. So guys, first of all, I recommend using Ubersuggest. It used to be free, but now it's a paid tool. But the cool thing about Ubersuggest is it allows us to use some of the free clicks in a day. But for that we have to sign in with the Gmail account. So all I have to do is just enter a keyword like I want to check the searches about health tips, and I enter the health tips over there and hit enter. And what it will do, it will simply extract the data from the Google searches and it will show me like this on my dashboard. Okay, and when you are using it for the first time, it will show you the data on the dashboard. But again, if you are searching it for the second time, you have to sign in with the Google account. So you can sign it with the Google account and you can use I think 10 to 15 clicks per day with the specific Gmail account. Okay, but before I'm using it for free. So here you can see I searched for health tips and it has extracted all the data from the Google searches and showed me on this dashboard screen. So it is showing me from the past month. It is saying that this specific keyword, that is health tips, this is searched for 5400 times in the past month, and its SEO difficulty is 21. It is only 21% difficult to rank against this keyword. Okay, so its paid difficulty is 6, and if you want to run ads against this keyword, you have to pay $2.20 to the Google. And if you come down to this dashboard, here this is showing the data according to the graph. And if you come further down, here you can see it has also generated some of the keyword ideas that you can use against this health tips keyword. Like this is a random idea about health tips, like I'm thinking about health blog or health content, so I search for health tips. Okay, so if you come down, it is showing me the related keywords that people are searching over Google, that are health tips and health tips for hair and health tips heart and all the keywords. You can also view all keyword ideas, and it will show you all the keywords that are related to the health tips that people are searching over the Google. And if you see over there, it is also showing the volume of these keywords. Like this keyword is searched for 5400 times over the Google in the past month, and this specific keyword is searched for 2400 times. And this is the CPC rate. Mean if you run your ads against this keyword like health tips, you have to pay $2.20 to the Google. And if you want to run the ad for health tips for hair, this specific keyword, you have to pay for $1.58 to Google. And this is the SEO difficulty, that is 35, and you can explore it on your own. Okay, and if you come down further, here you can see Ubersuggest is showing the links to the websites that are optimized against this specific keyword, that is health tips. So you can open this link, and you can read the articles that are optimized against this health tips keyword. Okay, similarly this is showing the traffic sources of this website. Like this website is getting 2133 visits from the Facebook and 1,38,084 visits from the Pinterest. Okay, and you can explore them by your own. You can just click on this link and you can read the article, so you can get the content idea that you should write in your blog that people are searching for and engaging more and more. Okay, and after that we have keyword planner. and this keyword planner is the Google's own keyword research. This keyword planner provides you the data that is validated from the Google. So all we have to do is just click on this discover new keywords idea, and here you can select the target country you are using. Like I'm using for Pakistan. I'm supposed to get the data for Pakistan searches, so I have set the target country for Pakistan. Okay, so here I can add a keyword like let's suppose I'm going to add a depression, and here I can hit enter, and this is a keyword. So whenever I click on this get results button, it will show me all the results that people are searching over the depression in Google. So first of all, Google is showing me this data, that is depression. So Google keyword planner doesn't show you the exact Google searches. It shows you the range between like it is showing me the range 10k to 100k. It means the lowest range for this depression keyword research is 10k. Mean at least 10k people are searching this depression keyword in the Google searches, and maximum 100k people are searching this depression keyword in the Google searches. Okay, and here you can see the CPC rate. The minimum CPC rate for this depression is PKR 19, and the maximum CPC rate for this depression keyword is 325. And here you can see all the keywords that are related to this depression. Okay, so this tutorial is mainly focused on the overview of these tools that are Ubersuggest, Google Keyword Planner, and all other tools. I'm not going to explain all these tools because whenever we will reach this stage of keyword research, I will show you how to create accounts on these free tools and how to use them properly. This is the stage when we reach that stage. Okay, now we are just going to overview these tools. Okay, now after this we have Google Trends, and this is again the Google's own keyword planner. So if you come to the main page of the Google Trends like this, here you can add any keyword. Like I'm going to add a keyword like I'm going to search for the PUBG searches. This is a game that is, I think, very popular among youngsters. So here Google is showing me the data, the search data about PUBG, and here you can see it is also showing me the subregions Alaska, Hawaii, and West Virginia like this. And also I want to compare the PUBG with some other games like I want to compare it with Fortnite. Okay, this is another game, Fortnite. Okay, and here you can see Google has compared these two games, PUBG and Fortnite, and Google has extracted the data from the searches. So this red one is showing the Fortnite and this one is showing to PUBG. So Google is showing me like if I compare PUBG against Fortnite, the Fortnite is more popular than PUBG. Okay, so here you can find the trending news in the world. You can find all the trends that are popular in the world right now. Okay, so after that the most popular tool is Ahrefs. This is one of the paid tool, but we are not going to use it because this is a paid tool, and as a beginner you have to use the free tools, I know. So the most important tool I can recommend you is Ubersuggest, Keyword Planner, and Google Trends. These are some of the tools that are recommended by hundreds and thousands of SEO experts. So that's all for this video, guys. So guys, in the next tutorial we will be learning some of the interesting terminologies in SEO journey. So make sure to subscribe this channel for the upcoming videos, and by that time, take care.